consistent, I think, throughout the state of Minnesota as far as, fans are supposed to be cleared and then have to re-enter between varsity and between junior varsity and varsity contests. We saw that the same way in the fall, even for outdoor events soccer. So that's not entirely surprising, but we'll see what changes we see in again the mask rule, especially for basketball and hockey that are such athletic aerobic sports. And also require a lot of communication.
Yep.
That it is made much more difficult by the mask.
I think it's just a matter of the players getting used to them and adjusting on court.
McKenzie finds room in the middle. Her shot won't fall. Great job staying with it by Sadhu. A third chance. She gets a foul on post. And now all three bigs for Coon Rapids have 2 fouls each.
Yeah, and that's a tough situation. That's the 7th team foul for the Cardinals.
Well, and Coon Rapids knows you're up against a tough opponent, a state tournament team. The one advantage you have coming in is the height you have underneath. And early on, saddled with fouls all the way across that front line.
Yeah, it makes it difficult to play your game when you're in foul trouble, and obviously just 2 on each. And we'll see how they adjust as this game continues.
Sadhu misses them both, but it's tipped right to Sink, and Park Center gets to set up their offense again. Sink into the post, and now the foul is against Severson defending. Sadhu will put her right back at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
So that'll be her first, team 8th.
Sadhu hits the first and earns the second. Second one won't fall. Nicole Post able to control the rebound, get it over to Rowan Tom. And Coon Rapids a chance to get into the offensive end. Left side for Kerr, back up top. Tom will hand it off to her again. Kalala to Severson, back to the top. Rowan Tom trying to go inside the post, sent it a little too high out of bounds, and a turnover back to Park Center.
I was talking to trainer Jeremy Shepard before the game, and I said, how are the athletes adjusting to the masks on court? And he said conditioning really has been the biggest thing. It's tough, when you're limited on what you can do.
Three-point opportunity is good for Sink.
Sink sank the shot.
19-7 the lead for Park Center. Kalala kicks it out to post. An open look from 10 feet is good.
And that's what Benny brings. I mean, she drives the basket, takes a defender with her, and just a nice dish to post who's relatively alone.
Jump shot won't go for Bennett. The rebound by Severson. Kind of throws me off when I look at the monitor because the cameras are on the opposite side of the. Rowan Tom is fouled. She'll go to line to shoot 2. That should be number 2 on Bennett, I believe. But just 3 as a team for Park Center. Tom's first is a little bit long. And here we are.
Yes, here we are is correct.
It's kind of like having a private suite up here now.
I kind of like it. Where's the food, though? We need some food.
That part would be nice. Tom misses them both. Post got the rebound. Looked like some contact.
I thought so too.
No call And McKenzie back the other way. Left side. The shot is long for Lloyd. And stepping out of bounds after the rebound was LaShantis Baggett.
And good hustle by Baggett, too. She just couldn't keep her foot in bounds, but she beat the Cardinal player to the basketball.
Kalala will set it up for the Cardinals. Tipped away and taken away by Lloyd. Lloyd leads the rush with the left-hand shot. Won't go. The rebound by Kalala, trying to get out of some traffic. McKenzie had her boxed in. And a timeout called. No, foul called.
Foul.
It's going to go against McKenzie.
Yep. That'll be her first. She's been a little cold. She started out hot, has 10 points in the game, but hasn't scored in a little bit.
She's been dishing.
She has been dishing.
Kalala gets it through the tip to Post. Post trying to get underneath. She is fouled. This one is going to go against McKenzie as well.
Yeah, a couple of quick fouls on their leading scorer, leading rebounder and scorer from a year ago.
Now you see the reach in and the slap on the wrist. Certainly got some leather as well, but Severson turns, shoots. That's off the mark. Sink tracks down the rebound for the Pirates. In the middle, the shot won't go. Ball tipped away and recovered by Deanna Washburn.
Again, the Cardinals defensively just that time limiting again to the one shot.
Reach in is going to be called against LaShantis Baggett. Oh, no, it's called against the Cardinals.
That's good. Post. That's her
Number
third.
3.
Yeah. She's going to have to come out. And
Jenny and Tomboy will come in playing with 2.
Yeah, she has to be careful here. 9:02 left in this first half. She doesn't want to pick up her third.
Just now hit the halfway point. Sadu will put it on the floor, kicks it back out. Lloyd has to come back to recover that one. Back in. The turnaround shot by Sadu won't go. Good box out, but it got away from Washburn. It's a tie up on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Pirates. Lloyd up top will back out. Get it over to Baggett. Sadu back to Lloyd. Sadu will take the 15-footer, use some glass, and put it home.
So you had talked about the girls' team. They do open their tomorrow at state champion Andover.
Yeah.
QCTV will be carrying it live. And we did find out, according to the state of Minnesota, they're not having teams resurface.
I've heard a lot back and forth about whether there will be, because for high school level play, both boys and girls, that's going to get really snowy. By the third period.
That's Eric Strauss sent me that text telling me that that was the rule mandated by the state of Minnesota. Things could change though.
It's going to make the games go faster.
Yeah. And maybe that's one of the reasons they want to do it.
Well, I applaud the State High School League for the efforts they have gone through to ensure a season took place. We hope, upon hope, that it will continue and complete.
Yes, we hope so.
We're hoping to see state tournaments for all of the winter sports happen safely. Baggett able to hit 1 of 2. 22-9 the lead. driving is Ntombwe, and that one just rolls out. The rebound by Chapman. Back the other way. Lloyd scores on the break.
Again, nice transition basketball by Park Center. Beat the defense down court for Coon Rapids and able to get the bucket.
Ntombwe will get the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. Not sure if this will go against Sink. Nope, it's going to go against Shadazelyn Chapman.
And good transition feed from McKenzie. And nice dish.
She's got to add up the assists.
Well,
The Cardinals 17-2.
Can't score goals if you don't get shots on them.
Pirates patient. Get it underneath. Good movement, but the shot won't fall for Sadu. Rebound tipped around and will end up out of bounds off of the back of Jenny Ntombwe.
Yeah, players just, taking a little breath.
Well, and
it's got to be taxing.
Again, being able to try and communicate with your team members. Lloyd misses everything on the three-point shot. Cardinals will have it underneath their own basket.
Tom and Georgie back in for the Cardinals.
A little full court pressure from Lloyd on Tom. Underneath to Washburn, but waiting for was Sadu. She ties it up. Cardinals will keep it on the possession arrow.
Even though the fact that Cardinals keep that ball, great defensive
Very
play
good
by Sadu.
Yep. Well, and it started with the pressure. Oh, too far underneath was Ella Georgie off the bottom of the backboard. Driving the other way is McKenzie, and she scores. As Ntombwe extra cautious to not pick up her third.
And again, she's got a nice acceleration to the basket. Good control underneath. She has 14.
Ella Georgie inside to Ntombwe, and she will get the foul on Sadu and go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice bucket there. Again, just good control.
Well, and again, and I think she probably knew Ntombwe is going to be extra cautious and just kind of wave at her as she goes to the basket. You can't risk that. Getting another.
Getting her third would really put the Cardinals in tough situation.
Absolutely. Ntombwe able to hit them both.
3 for Jenny so far in the night.
And a big block right there on Sadu. Cardinals recover it. Mashburn will wait for traffic to clear. Rowan Tom will bring it to midcourt. Trying to get away from Lloyd on the left side. Mashburn a long three. That one's off the mark. That was Delana. And now the other way goes McKenzie. She pulls up. The shot won't fall. Gets her own rebound. And just drives back in, and that won't go. Cardinals finally able to control. And
that's too bad. She had a nice look from the stripe and able to get that rebound and go to the bucket. Just
for Coon Rapids, you cannot give her that much room.
Nope.
The fact that both of those A-plus chances did not fall for her is a miracle, really. Three-pointer by Georgie is off the mark. And Lloyd got tripped up as Mashburn's feet got mixed in with hers. She went down pretty hard, but looks like she's going to be okay.
Yeah, certainly unintentional.
Able to hit the first. She's got 6 in the game.
Yep. Severson back in for the Cardinals.
(30-12) the lead for Park Center.
Oh, they're going to call it.
I thought that was a pretty clean
Georgie.
pick from Ella Georgie, but that is going to be her third. Looked to me like she was pretty set and not moving, but
I don't think she agrees with it either.
Not the way the officials saw it. And that is serious foul trouble for the Cardinals. McKenzie thought about it, now drives instead and scores.
Just really good body control for McKenzie. She has 16, 20-point lead for the Pirates.
And Tomboy turns, looks for help, back out to Washburn, down low. Shot won't fall for Ella Georgie. McKenzie on the run again.
Oh, what a dish.
Feeds it through traffic. The shot just won't fall for Baggett, though.
That's unfortunate. That was a beautiful.
And this foul is going to be number 3
dish
against Bennett.
I mean,
wow.
Look at his feet.
I saw her running down court. I didn't know if McKenzie would be able to thread that needle or even try, and she did.
So you're right, that was Bennett's third, team 9th.
1-1 for Ntombwe. And she'll earn the second.
She has 4. She has 4. Georgie has 4. No, you got to hit those free throws.
No, Severson has 4.
Oh,
that's
I'm looking
3.
At the wrong. I saw.
That's
okay,
3
yeah,
with
yeah,
one
yeah.
foul.
With a
3-point attempt is good. That was Aaliyah Wenzel.
So far, Park Center controlling the action in this this first half, doing a fair amount, whatever they want to do once they get the basketball.
And Tomboy throws it up and won't go. She gets her own rebound and puts it home.
Nice job by Jenny as she follows that shot.
Sadu coming off. I don't know. She took maybe took an elbow
I
to the
think
nose.
So.
Needs a little breather. Shadeja Lynn will come in and Shadeja Lynn Chapman will come in and take her spot. Fights for the rebound. It is tied up. And possession arrow favors the Pirates. Kenzie kicks it back out. Sink will work her way up top, trailed by Rowan Tom. Right side for Baggett. Good drive to the hole, and she scores.
Yeah, really nice drive. Really good body control as well.
Washburn kicks it back out. A foul is called, and Severson will go to the line to shoot at 1-1. Oh, no, she'll go to the line to shoot two. That's number 10.
Yep. And when you're down by, now by 20, you've got to be able to hit your free throws. You get that opportunity. You got to make them all count if you want to climb back into this game.
Severson able to hit them both. Leads the Cardinals with 6. Oh, I take that back. And Tomboy now has 7.
Yep.
McKenzie drops it off, and the basket is good for Chapman. Yeah, her ability to create opportunities for other players is pretty impressive as well.
Yeah, because you have to be so concerned about her offensively.
Not to mention she's got 16 in the first half. There's a steal, the breakaway.
Make it 18. She's pretty good.
Kalala driving and gets the foul. It's going to be called against Baggett, and we'll put Kalala at the line to shoot 2. Kalala hits them both. A little more than 2 minutes remaining in this first half, 41-20. It has been all Park Center. Good movement, sink and open look for 3, and she hit it.
Yeah, you're right by the movement. Good job of moving the ball around the court. Gets it to sink, and she hits the 3. She has 6.
Sink nearly had the steal, called for the foul instead.
That'll be her second.
So put Camille Washburn. Why do you keep?
It's Jamal Mashburn. You're thinking
Camille
Mashburn.
Washburn. Rarely does my dyslexia flip a W over into an M, but I guess tonight's the night.
Tonight, well, it's got to be a first for something.
I'm going to blame it on the red on black programs that I'm working off. That's my excuse. It's not good, but it's all I got. Camille's first points of the season come from the free throw line. And right back on the attack are the Pirates. And now Camille with the steal. Ahead to Severson and Tombway in the paint alone. A great look from Severson, a strong finish from Ntanwe.
Yeah, Jenny has 9.
McKenzie, three-pointer, just short. Coming in and being aggressive for the rebound, but maybe a little too aggressive, was LaShantas Baggett. And she gets the foul.
No.
Oh, it's called on Jenny and Tombway.
Yeah,
that's her third. That's 3 on each of the bigs.
Yep.
There's not a lot on the bench for the Cardinals either, just in sheer numbers. End of the second period, boys down 2-0, being outshot 26-4.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, 2-0 ain't bad.
No, but you want to get more than 4 shots on goal through 2 periods.
You would like. Driving is Kalala, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Park Center players
I guarantee way too many fouls for both coaches.
Oh,
Vikings.
absolutely.
But you kind of expect it again after, these kids sat around for 6 weeks.
They did.
Maybe some, hopefully all, stayed in shape. Not likely all. Hopefully most stayed in shape and things, but only 8-9 practices before game 1. It doesn't give you a lot of time to work things out.
And you're not scrimmaging, which you normally do in a normal season.
Kalala hits 1 of 2. Pirates with the rebound. And they get down court quickly, each and every time. McKenzie will slow things down. Left side for Baggett. Into the middle, lost the handle. Rowan Tom comes up with a loose change.
A good job defensively there by the Cardinals to give her trouble and force the turnover.
Scramble on the floor. Turns into a 2-on-1 behind the back pass. And the finish for Tiana Lloyd.
Boy, she's so good. I mean, take out the scoring aspect of it. She's just such a good dynamic player. All facets of her game.
Long three-pointer for Kalala is well off the mark, and that was after the buzzer from more than midcourt by McKenzie, but a real nice first half. 18 points to lead the way, and a couple of pretty impressive assists in there as well.
Very much so.
And a huge 47-25 lead for the Pirates as we reach the break. We'll take a break, come back, and see some first half highlights.
The award-winning community programming by CTN Coon Rapids is funded exclusively by cable subscribers. Without those subscribers, we would not exist. So no more coverage of local news, stories, events, and sports in our community. So thank you for subscribing to cable TV and for supporting CTN.
Hey! Okay. Mm-hmm.
If you love me enough to tolerate my perfect little pets and all their glorious dander, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
The Coon Rapids Recycling Center can help you recycle all of your old appliances and electronics. From your old refrigerator to washers and dryers, we can help you recycle your appliances and keep them out of the waste stream, which is required by state law. When it comes to electronics, some fees may apply. Check our website for more details. The Coon Rapids Recycling Center, helping you recycle even more.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Opiates has taken everything and everyone I've ever loved away from me. Everything. I blew my ankle out and I got prescribed pain pills by my doctor. If making my detox public is gonna help somebody, I'm all for it. I just wish I would have had a warning.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, it's been all Park Center through the first half. It's 47-25, and it's really been about Adalia McKenzie. She had 18 points in that first half, and a couple of pretty impressive assists as well. Just a couple of steals. She's had the full basket.
Yeah, he has all around really good game, and you know, she's very dynamic.
Cardinals a very slow start, but finally started getting some looks and putting the ball in the basket. Some good points off the bench for Caitlin Severson. Jenny Ntombwe is leading the way with 9 points for Coon Rapids. But some serious foul trouble with Ntombwe, Ella Georgie, and Nicole Post with 3 fouls each for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that'll affect them obviously in the second half. And really, you look and really could expect some sloppy play by both teams. A lot of fouls, 10 on each in the first half. And so those are some of the things that both coaches are going to want to clean up in the second.
And I should say, I apparently was, even though it said live, I was watching the wrong hockey feed. I was watching the JV game this whole time. Varsity game is tied at 1-1, and shots are far closer. I think I saw
that's good to hear.
12-5 or something like that. So low shot totals on both sides.
Yeah.
But I'm on the right channel now.
That's good.
And, of course, the basketball game gets my primary attention, and we will have the second half right after another break. You're watching live girls basketball on CTN.
Did you know you can report problems to the city with your smartphone? Download the Coon Rapids app. The Report It feature allows you to describe the problem, snap a photo, and submit it directly to the city work order system. It's an easy way to report a pothole, broken street light, or other neighborhood concern. No smartphone? Then hop online and report your concern through the city's website. City maintenance problems solved the easy way. Coon Rapids reported.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
The county hopes construction of the overpass can start in March or April and be finished by the start of the new school year.
Yes, I'm going to live to be 100.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
I'm on Jewel spot on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Back at the barn, season opener, and the state tournament team from a year ago in Park Center looking like things are firing pretty well in the season opener, but she has been impressive. Mackenzie, not just in her scoring, but in getting everybody else involved and really setting the tempo. And they have played fast.
They have.
Every time they get the ball, they are down court in a hurry with numbers. And Coon Rapids has been able to get some wide open looks and get behind their defense a couple of times. Have not cashed in as many times as they would like. Biggest concern has to be the number of fouls, as all three of their bigs, Post, Ntambwe, and Georgie, are all on the court with 3 fouls.
That'll be interesting when
Rowan Tom open look for 3, it won't fall. Long rebound controlled by Sink.
When Park Center's on offense, let's see if they go after those 3 bigs and try and get them to pick up that 4th foul.
Would make sense. Turnaround jumper is good for Sadhu.
Yeah, nice job by Sadhu as she's able to get leverage on Post, and Park Center scores the first bucket here in the second half.
Coon Rapids being a little more patient on offense. I thought that was something they needed as well. Georgie sinks the 3-pointer from the corner. Her first points of the night.
Yeah, which is surprising. Obviously, foul trouble has a lot to do with it. But, she was averaging a little over 8 points a game, close to 8 points a game anyway last year.
Post is going to pick up number 4 as Mackenzie went right at her.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I thought they would do. Get those players out of the game. So that foul number 4 puts Post in a tough situation.
Mackenzie high on the left side. Post staying in the game with that 4th foul. 3-pointer for Mackenzie, nothing but net.
Again, just nice step back, drained it. From a long distance, 21 points on the night.
Kalala looking to answer from long range, and that one up over the backboard and out of play.
Well, she kind of had a good look at it as we're going to get another look at Mackenzie's 3-point. So, again, just step back a little bit and nothing but net. She's kind of good.
Right side for Sink. Go back to Sidhu, and Sidhu gets number
Georgie.
4 against Ella Georgie.
Wow.
Cardinal defense forces the 5-second violation and gets the turnover under their own basket.
Severson back in for Georgie with her 4 personals.
Kalala hands off to Ntambwe. Georgie will leave with her 4.
Yep.
Cross court, Kalala drives to the lane, shot won't go. Post gets the rebound and the follow.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from Post, is that ability to clean up the basket, clean up the board and get the bucket. She did so. Nice offensive rebound.
Driving McKenzie, she scores again.
Yeah, she's so good from outside. She's very aggressive on the inside, and she makes it look easy.
Little fake for Post, finds some room. Her jump shot won't go. Got her own rebound and put it home.
Yeah, good play by Post as she's able to follow that miss. Park Center with a 22-point lead, and that's what is at the half. So Cardinals have been able to cut into it.
Inside, and Post able to get in the passing lane and get the takeaway. And Tombwe will drive and score. Good body control on her part.
A nice job to get the turnover and then the bucket. 20-point lead now for Park Center.
Back up top, Lloyd to Sidhu inside. She goes high off the glass and through.
Yeah, that time the Cardinals couldn't get that defensive rebound, and second chance opportunities gives Park Center the bucket.
Foul will put Nicole Post at the line to shoot 2. First one is clean through.
And Tomboy back in with her 4 personals.
And Post hits them both.
And she has 8 for the evening. Oh. So good.
Even in high traffic, somehow she puts it up and through. Yeah, Tomboy only has 3 fouls.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Post only has 3.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
Why she stayed in.
I'm not sure where
there were 3 in the first.
I thought so too. Tomboy with the bucket. She has 13 points on the night. Pretty good outing for her so far.
Lloyd has it poked away by Kalala on the run to the other end. Lets Lloyd go by and puts it home.
Yeah. Good job by the Cardinals. Take the ball away and get the bucket. Lead down to 18.
Three-pointer for McKenzie is short. Kalala gets the long rebound. pushes it ahead for Severson into the middle, and Tomway alone, and she is fouled by the late charging Trinity Clark. Little pickpocket by Kalala, and then a smart play to just stop.
Yep.
Let Lloyd go by. Get the easy basket.
Well, that's what they love about her. She does a nice job running the offense for the Cardinals, and she can make things happen like that.
Tomboy's first is short. Able to hit the second, though. And the Cardinals take a timeout.
58-41 with 12:24 remaining. Park Center in the lead. Red getting some love from the home team across the way.
Yeah, the crowds will be much different, obviously.
Yes.
And that will change again from venue to venue as different places are going to have different restrictions. Not going to see a lot of student sections, unfortunately, because with most it's limited to 2 per athlete. You have to have those people on the list. If mom and dad are both able to come, that's not going to leave room for friends. I know that I'm sure that any extra tickets, they try and get some of those other students a chance to get in and see the games too, because it's always nice to have the friends there.
It is.
It's always good to see mom and dad and even grandma and grandpa get a chance to come to games as well, but you love to get cheered on by your peers.
You do, and nothing about this year has been normal.
Well, this year is really only 2 weeks old.
Well, yeah. Last year wasn't normal. So far this year certainly hasn't started out being normal.
Sinks three-pointer off the mark. Rebound to the corner. Captured by Lloyd. McKenzie cross court. Bennett wants 3. That won't go either. Sadu able to tip, get the rebound, spin back in and score.
Well, yeah.
That's a pretty impressive move.
It was. And then Tomboy underneath has to be careful, obviously. She has 3.
Kalala's pass tipped by Bennett. Loose ball recovered by Nicole Post in the backcourt. Kalala back for Post, kicks it out. Three-pointer for Tom is off the mark and falls right in the lap of McKenzie. Post nearly had the steal. Fast drive. Couldn't put it home this time, though.
She's quick, though.
Sink got in the way. Scrambles, and Tomboy on the floor. And the foul will go against Sink. Sink's questioning.
That'll be her 3rd.
The exchange and a turnover by the Cardinals.
Yeah, again, first game of the year. There are going to be some things you going to need to work on.
Sink gets it back up top to Baggett. McKenzie an open look for 3. She's got another one.
Tickled the twine.
28 in this season opener. Kalala backs out, tried to push it into Post. Bennett got in the way, but stepped on the line. And the Cardinals get another chance.
Back to the game for Cardinals, number 1, Sid Kerr.
Sid Kerr will check back in for the Cardinals. Rowan Tom, quick three from the corner is good.
Yeah, nice job to find the open look. She has 5.
Offensive foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Sadu.
That'll be her second. That's the 4th team foul for Park Center.
Tombwe in the post, shot won't go. McKenzie the rebound, quickly on the move. Baggett behind the defense, scores with the left hand.
Yeah, good job by Baggett to get behind the defense, all alone underneath.
That pass off the fingertips of Tombwe out of bounds, back to the Pirates. Boys hockey season opener, 1-1 tie after 2 periods.
Yeah, playing
now that I'm
Armstrong
watching the
tough.
right game.
We were watching a team from Iowa.
What was the right rink? It said live on it. Somehow it was not live. Jump shot is good for Bennett. Driving his post, gets the foul on Bennett.
I think that's her 4th.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yep. She's number 4. She has 4 fouls and 4 points.
Not able to see the visitors' numbers as well from my current perch. It's behind the basket for me. Bennett will check out, replaced by Helen Ben. Post able to hit 1 of 2. Sadu spins to the lane and scores off the glass again.
Yeah, she's got a nice spin move. We've seen a couple of baskets that way. She has 11.
6'2", just a sophomore. And Tombwe working against her. Sadu gets the block. Cardinals will start again underneath the basket. Post in the post, turns but can't get it to fall. Baggett has the rebound quickly to the other end, leaves it with McKenzie. McKenzie drives and scores.
Yeah, no chance there. She's so quick, and she saw that opening. There was a little bit of a lapse on the defense, and she took advantage of it. She only has 30.
The lead is 26, 71-45.
Yeah, she averaged
8:46 to play.
We talked about it. She averaged almost 31 points a game last season. And there's she has 30 already, and there's 8:46 remaining here in the half.
Well, she did that as a junior.
Yep.
Behind some very talented seniors.
Very talented.
And you don't get the ball quite as much when you have those players on your roster.
Yeah, but if you're scoring 30 points, even with those talented
players,
you're doing something right.
Plenty of.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she's impressive, and it's fun to watch again. Not only the way she scores, because she scored from all over the floor in all different manners tonight, but I've been more impressed with the way she has gotten everyone else involved, and just really set the whole tempo for both her team and the game.
Well, Park Center had 4 players last year in double figures, and she had averaged, like I said, almost 31. The next player averaged about 15. She also averaged 9.5 boards. Did Adelia McKenzie.
Losing part of her braid as we get late into the game. That's a lot of hair. We
Yeah, that
we have
really
a lot of girls that play with a lot of very long ponytails coming out tonight. Baggett steps into lane, gets the steal. Pass eludes Sadu. The Cardinals will come back with speed the other way. Kalala to post. She is fouled and will have to earn it from the stripe. Aaliyah Wenzel making sure she doesn't get the easy basket. Oh, no foul.
No.
Clean block out of bounds. Getting up and stealing it is Sadu. The pass goes right through the hands of Helen Ben, though, just out of her reach.
A little bit too much.
Turn it right back over.
And she also got behind the defense just a little bit too much on that pass. Mackenzie's going to come out of the game with 30.
She's earned a break.
She has.
Post spins. The hook shot is good. She's had a strong second half.
She really has. She has 11 now.
9 here in the second half. Three-pointer will not fall for Crushin. Cardinals get the rebound. And Tombwe cross to Kalala. Into post. Nice move to find room, and she scores again.
Yeah, she's been very active, as you mentioned, in this second half.
She's had the last 5 for the Cardinals and now leads the team with 14 points. I believe she's second in scoring in the game behind Mackenzie. Right, Sadu's got 11. Is that what it says? Can't see that.
Yeah, she has 11, but and Tombwe has 14.
Oh, you're right.
Now she has 16. Lead is 20 for the Pirates. 6:42 remaining in the contest.
Three-pointer again off the mark for Crushin. The rebound by Ntambwe. And here's Kalala. Ahead to Ntambwe in the front court. Rowan Tom on the right side now. Nicole Post down low. And back up top now, Severson will try to drive. Fouled before the shot. And LaChantisse Baggett getting the foul. Number 6 against Park Center. And hey,
only 2 on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I was going to say, Coon Rapids has done a much better job in this second half. A great move by Jenny and Tombwe underneath, gets the basket and the foul. They've played really better in just about every facet here in the second half.
They really have.
That's all you can ask, right? Make those improvements. But it's been night and day as far as the fouls. Remember, that foul against Ella Georgie came in like the first minute of this half. So I think Cardinals, both of their fouls came early in this half. So just about 5 minutes left. Only 2 fouls. Unable to complete the three-point play, and Tombwe lets it roll off.
Yeah, Jenny's had a really nice game here tonight.
Lloyd for 3. Won't fall. Ella Georgie with a rebound. Her pass knocked away out of bounds by Mackenzie. Say, I prefer the braids. If you're going to have hair all the way down to your waist, I prefer the braids. And why?
Yep.
Why is that, Shapiro?
I suppose it's probably just easier. That doesn't get in your way quite as much, but I don't know. Why do you think?
It's easier because I can see their
Oh,
numbers.
I should have guessed. Sorry, it's all about you.
And Tomboy down low, goes to the right hand, a little too hard, gets it right back. She's fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Crushing there on the hold. But yeah, I'm just surprised. I mean, we have 4 players, I think, that have waist length braids or ponytails. It's rare that you see that many that are that long. And all creative. Many different braids.
Very much so.
Put some effort in for the season opener.
Yep. Got to look good. If you look good, you play good.
That's what I always say.
Yep.
Tomboy able to hit them both.
Yeah, she has 20. It's an impressive outing for the first game of the season for the junior.
And granted, Park Center hasn't shown as much urgency. They've got some other players in here in the second half, but for the most part, they've played their big dogs, and the Cardinals have just played a much better second half than they did the first, and have actually cut into the lead that was that the Pirates had at the half. McKenzie inside, wide open basket for Chapman.
And again, you had 2 players on McKenzie, and that allows Chapman to sneak underneath the basket, and McKenzie finds her with the pass.
Well, the Cardinals had scored 10 straight to that point. Georgie's shot had a little too much on it. The rebound by Lloyd will hand off to McKenzie, and she will bring it into the front court. Get a pick, back out, 3-pointer is off the mark. And Nicole Post just wisely lets it go out of bounds. Good effort by Chapman. Shadeja Lynn Chapman. Got to say that name a couple of times. Sweet name. Benny Kalala into the front court.
And McCrushen with the infraction. That's a 9th team foul on Park Center.
1-1 for Benny Kalala. Hits the first.
Atlantis Brown checking into the lineup for Park Center, and she's just a freshman.
Love the name.
Yep.
Love the hair
I
even more.
I do love the hair. It's great.
It's like having a Powerpuff Girl on the team. Park Center back on offense. Sink right side for Brown. In the middle. And a good defensive effort from Ella Georgie to disrupt the shot from Shadaza Lynn Chapman. Kalala inside, and Tomboy turns and scores.
Yeah, just a great job finding in Tomboy. Benny with a nice little pass over the top of the defense to get it to her. And Jenny has 22.
Wide open look for Lloyd. The three-point shot won't go. The rebound for Casey Beck. New into the game, all the way down court. All alone is in Tomboy, and she scores.
Cardinals are going to call a timeout, trailing 73-61. And you talked about it earlier, that a night and day difference between halves for this Coon Rapids team. They look like a different ball club in the second half.
And again, a part of it, I think, is Park Center has called off the Dogs a little bit, and they have, gotten some more players into the lineup. But Coon Rapids playing with a lot more confidence, a lot more cleanly here in the second half, moving the ball more efficiently, being typically more patient on offense, and then taking advantage when they can of opportunities like that to get someone behind the defense. Great look down court from Benny Kalala, and a good finish by Tombwe. Again, 24 points in the contest. And that means good things for the future. Again, this is just game one. And coming into this contest, you knew you were a heavy underdog against a very talented Park Center squad. You know, and as that first, especially the start of that first half, I'm sure was a little concerning for Coach Tom Wico and his staff, as they were committing too many fouls. They were turning the ball over. They weren't getting in position to rebound either offensively or defensively. They were just being dominated on the boards at both ends. But you know, got a little bit better at the end of the first half, and it's certainly much, much better here in the second.
Well, yeah, whatever Coach Wico said to him at the break obviously worked.
Kalala kind of threw that one up on a prayer. Lloyd rips the rebound away. And I think Kalala's going to end up, no. They're going to give the foul to Beck.
Yep.
Atlanta's Brown checks back out. Sink will control across midcourt. Under 3 minutes remaining. Chapman into the post. McKenzie back out. Sadu to Sink to McKenzie. McKenzie is fouled by Kalala. That's just number 4 against the Cardinals.
Yeah, Kalala, actually her 4th. Yeah, carried the ball.
Back trying to feed it through. And able to recover it was Georgie, but then her pass tipped away and taken away by the Pirates. Sink will set up on the right side again, up top for McKenzie. Left side for Lloyd. Sadu back out. McKenzie wants 3 more.
Won't get it.
Will not go. Ella Georgie down low, turns to the right hand, gets the roll for the basket. And it's down to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of cutting that lead. It was at 22 at the break. I believe it got as high as 24 at one point. And Coon Rapids, even though, and you mentioned it, there were a lot of second-team players in for the Pirates, but
well, they have outscored the Pirates 20-3. Or 20-2 since they were down 71-45. Oh, so 18-2. Me math good. Either way, it's been an impressive run.
It has.
And, you know, now just under 90 seconds remaining, you're in a position where you got a couple of fouls to give. You could make this into a one possession game potentially, with a couple of quick stops and a couple of quick buckets. Meanwhile, over at New Hope Ice Arena.
Meanwhile, back in New Hope,
the little bit of a scramble around the net early in the third period.
Still 1-1.
Still 1-1. Looked like the Armstrong boys were starting to celebrate, but the ref said no goal. And there was some pushing and shoving, but mostly cordial as they separate. McKenzie weaves her way through and does not get it to fall on the reverse layup, but will get the foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
And again, I mean, her step is just so quick as she goes to the basket. It's tough as a defender to do anything and react to that. Oh, that's Georgie's 5th. So she'll foul out. I believe she had 8.
McKenzie able to hit them both. Cardinals gave up 2 points on that trip, but did not take a lot of time off the clock. And, you know, this is not a game that at the halftime, you know, a lot of people would have seen they won't have a chance to come back, and they're making it interesting.
They are.
Another strong move inside by Nicole Post, who has had an outstanding second half now. 15 points in the game for her.
Yeah, I mean, you're down by 22 at the half. You know, you could have said to me, well, maybe this game is over, but they didn't. They have not quit. They've been able to cut that lead to 10. As you mentioned, Post with her 15th point.
Yeah, 13 of them here in the second half. And you had mentioned Ella Georgie, I think 5 of her 8 in this second half. And again, she's been saddled with foul trouble all game long. And we thought the foul trouble was much more severe for the
I don't know where we got extra fouls, but
well, it's our first game too.
That's right.
We're working out the kinks. We've gotten better through the second half.
We have as well. Yeah.
At least we think.
Well, we keep telling ourselves that.
We're going to say that. People at home are shaking their heads saying, "No."
What are they talking about?
Actually, they can't hear us. They turned us off, and we're listening to
Pink Floyd
music. Under a minute to play, a foul is called. That's number 5 on Kalala, so she'll have to come out. You want to foul quickly, but that's not the player that you want to take that quick foul. Beck will check back in as Kalala checks out. McKenzie in the backcourt. Cuts back across. Great
beautiful
dump
time.
off. Chapman drops it in. Post looking for help. Sink comes in and ties it up. Cardinals, no. Pirates will get it on the possession arrow. It's a big steal for Chloe Sink. There's another look at that dish by McKenzie. Again, over to Chapman. Chapman's shot won't fall this time. Rebound out of bounds off the Cardinals. So I would have to imagine that McKenzie is close to double digits in assists.
Yep.
Rebounds, maybe, probably. I'm not sure. Haven't really kept that close a track of that. But she's got to have 4 or 5 or more steals to go along with that. Oh, and she has 32 points.
Yeah, just 32.
Chapman Sadu was left alone underneath, but missed the open look. Cardinals back the other way, back inside to Post, reaches around Sadu and scores.
Yeah, Nicole's really had a nice second half here. 17 points on the night, but 15 in the half. And she's been on her game.
12.7 remaining, and the deficit is 10 for the Cardinals.
Well, Cardinals, obviously they don't want to lose the game, and they're down by 10, but they've got to be pretty pleased with the way they've come out and answered here in the second half.
I would certainly think so.
But you don't want to get in a 22-point hole either at the break.
Correct.
Because
and how many years have we talked about teams that wore the red and black that would have a tendency to dig themselves into those big holes and just not and be talented teams, but end up in so many deep holes that they're just not able to dig out.
Yeah, it makes it
throughout the year.
Makes it very difficult.
Still 1-1 in the boys hockey game. 8.5 minutes to play in the third period. Cardinals trying to kill off a penalty. Right now it looks like being outshot about 30-12. According to that, they do not have a shot in the third period yet. Double duty to keep our fans as up to date on Cardinal sports as possible. McKenzie backs up, waits for the buzzer, and this one ends with a 10-point victory. 32 points for Adalia McKenzie. But for Coon Rapids, Jenny and Tomboy, 24, 17 for Nicole Post. Pretty nice start for them.
Yeah, it really is. And, their strength is going to be those three post players along with Kalala at the guard position. And so you like the output from those two players. And Georgie, as we talked about, had 8. But she was in she was in foul trouble most of the game.
Well, I think the Cardinals as a whole were in foul trouble throughout the game. I mean, we did not make up that they were into the double bonus less than midway through that first half.
Correct.
That part we did not imagine. Who they called those fouls against, we may have had a little confused,
exactly.
Even though they have them up on the board over there. I'm going to argue that I can't see it as well. So
that's because you're
that's
old.
on you. But it was we got the first one under our belts. The season that we didn't know would happen is here, and we are on our way. We've got more action for you next week. Girls hockey, the Bluebirds taking on the Cardinals just scored. Now it's 2-2.
Oh, missed a couple goals.
Blinked away in.
They're playing Elk River, by the way.
Girls hockey is playing Elk River next week. Boys basketball will be on Webstream on Wednesday, and then we'll have the boys hockey home opener live at 7 o'clock as they host the Rogers Royals.
I'm glad we got a chance to get the season back going, Joe Yun.
We definitely have some rust to knock off. We'll get better as the season goes on.
We hope.
Can only get better from here. That's
right.
going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. It's Park Center 77, Coon Rapids 67. Want to thank the app for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young. So good night.